I got the other channel up and running too, so let me see what goes on here. Let me go to that channel. And let's see if the notification working on my backup channel. I'm gonna give it a minute or two, and you say you just now got the notification? That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I'm running on both of my channels right now, so I'm just gonna see how this gonna work, and we see if the notification gonna go out on the backup channel, and whoever comes to the backup channel, I guess I could just tell them to come over here, or however it's gonna work. Well, apparently they must get a notification on the backup channel because you got 3 people that popped up already. So look like the 2.0, they may be getting that notification, but this channel right here, nobody's really getting a notification. So this sucks. So anyway, well, we're gonna get on with the show and let the show run, and whatever YouTube is doing, hopefully they get that shit fixed. But anybody who listens on the Chris Stone Show 2.0, you can stay where you at, or you can go over to my original channel where I originally tried to broadcast it at. So or whatnot. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, guys, so we got a hot topic that's been going on for the past few days now. It's about the young man, Hinnant. Yep, I just got the notification about it. Just went across my screen, so I don't know. We're talking about the young boy by the name of Hinnant. Man, another crazy story that I had to cover. And I'm going to tell you what the crazy thing about this story is. When it first hit, none of the major news networks was even talking about it. Now I found out that the dad has spoke out. Now CNN came out. They talked to him. I think NBC or somebody talked to him. The Washington Post, everybody's coming out now want to talk about the story. But when the story first hit, none of the major news networks were even talking about it. So that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, I don't know how the news network works, but you know, when nobody even talking about it, but they talking about it now. So anyway, when I just loaded up my previous video about the update, that's when I just found out that his dad had spoke out, and I didn't know this. So we're gonna listen to a couple of news clips where the dad spoke out. See, I got people in the chat room on my backup channel, so I don't know why the notification ain't going out. Hey, Faye, what's going on? Steph, what's going on? Tamlin, you came into the backup channel. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the 2-part channel, I'm gonna let it run for a minute, and I want everybody to come to my main channel, because that's what I'm gonna do to broadcast this over there. So if you don't mind, come over to the main channel, hit the thumbs up over there on the main channel. My man Gears and Bitter, what's up, Gears? You got my email, so I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, everybody come over to the main channel. When you come over there or whatnot. So anyway, guys, let's get right into it, and let's hear what the dad had to say. I'm gonna play you 2 interviews that he had, and maybe we could try to make some sense of what's going on, because a lot of people they just coming up with all kinds of shit about what's going on with the family between this guy, and we just don't know what's really going on. So here's one of the interviews of the dad speaking out about his son.
Tragedy out of North Carolina. A 5-year-old boy shot dead while riding his bicycle by his family's home on Sunday. Hinnant was playing with his 2 young sisters when police say a neighbor, Darius Sessoms, walked up to the boy and shot him in the head at close range. His siblings witnessing this horrific act. Sessoms has been charged with first-degree murder. A motive has not been determined, but police say it was not random. Today, the community just held a memorial in the boy's honor. And joining us now is Hinnant's father, Austin Hinnant. First of all, Austin, please allow me to express our deepest condolences to you and your family. We are so sorry for your tragic loss. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us tonight.
Thank you.
Austin, I can only imagine how difficult this is for you, for your entire family, especially Cannon's young siblings.
Yes, ma'am. It's been very tough for my 2 daughters.
this is such a horrific loss, and the suspect is someone that you know?
Yes, ma'am. We've been neighbors for 8 years.
Describe your relationship with Sessoms. Have you had any contact with him in the past?
We had just been cordial neighbors like anybody else. We'd speak when we saw one another, and he may walk over and talk to me for a few moments, vice versa. I did offer him to have dinner with me this Saturday, the day before the shooting. And he had dinner with me, but I'm not sure what led up to this event.
So you say the two of you did have dinner prior to this shooting?
The day before, he was in his truck or in his car, and he looked like he had a lot on his mind. And I was cooking chicken on the grill, so I
want y'all to hear that part right there. What he said. He said, looked like he had a lot on his mind, and you know, I know a lot of us when we see people that got stuff heavy on their heart, we try to be, I guess, a listening ear, or try to, you know, see if we can come up with some kind of resolution to their problem, at least try to help ease their problems or whatnot. But a lot of times they don't work. Sometimes when people come to you with their problems, sometimes you gotta look at their look in their eye and see what's really going on. You need to be cautious, especially if you got children around, you know. But he said they've been neighbors for 8 years, so I guess he didn't really think about that, you know. But see, here's my question about them too. Y'all been neighbors for 8 years. How often did y'all communicate? That's what I want to know. Did y'all communicate often, or was it just a hey, what's up thing, bad thing, and you just felt one day to say, hey, come on over here, chill with my family, and let's have dinner or whatnot, you know? Because I've been over here for like 3 or 4 years, and I still don't know my neighbors. But at the same time, I'm not just finna pick one day and say, y'all come over here, let's have a barbecue. No, fuck that. I'm not finna do it. But everybody's different though.
I invited him into my home because we had extra food, as we're supporters of God, and I just told him that God tells us to love our
Donald
neighbors,
Loomis, I'm new here. Appreciate you coming to the show, man.
Can you describe his personality, his demeanor the night that you saw him?
The night that we had dinner together, his demeanor was fine. We shared a beer together on the front porch as the chicken cooked, and once it was done, him and I both went in and made a plate along with my fiance and my 3 children. My fiance sat with my 3 children at the kitchen table while me and him sat on the sofa at the coffee table.
And what was your conversation like with him?
He seemed to be paranoid that he thought a lot of people were trying to set him up.
Y'all heard what he said? He seemed to be paranoid there, right there. I probably had to throw them deuces, you know. And the reason I say that, not to be mean, not to be an asshole to anybody, but look at the era that we're staying in now. You know, you got people that's around you being frigid like that. Either they done something or they finna do something. And what he should have did right there, look, you know what? Let's call it a day. Lie. He could have lied to say, hey, I'm sleeping. I'm finna go to bed or something. But he just said the man was acting all paranoid and stuff again. The era that we're living in now, and you got children, you saying people acting like that, man. You got to think about your safety first. You know, again, it's not about me and me. It's about protecting yourself. And if you got a family, protecting your family. Because, again, my question is, y'all been neighbors for 8 years. But how long y'all been kicking it? Do y'all go over each other's house? Or is it just a hey and bye thing? Do he always come over to your house or what? You know, and if this the first time coming to your house, and he acted like that, then, hey, I got to throw them deuces up. I don't know about nobody else but me. Hey, I got to holler at you, bro, till you calm down now. We could try it again.
I think he may have had some dealings, and I know he had a prior record, so I don't know exactly what it was about, but I felt like he was paranoid about somebody setting him up.
Setting him up for what?
Good question.
Just trying to get him caught, because like I said, he has a record. I'm not sure what his dealings were, but that's what he told me.
Then he had a record. And Austin, you didn't think about none of that, you know? I mean, again, what is that I'm looking for? A lot of times we turn a blind eye to stuff that we don't need to turn a blind eye to, like red flags. We see the red flags, but we still turn a blind eye to them. Austin saw the red flags. I think he did, but for some reason, he was trying to be a good neighbor. I'm going to go so far as say that. He saw the red flags, but for some reason, he tried to be a good neighbor. And, man, damn.
Felt about the people that he was with Friday night, the night prior to us having dinner.
Take us back to those terrifying moments. So many are just shocked that someone would kill an innocent little boy.
Oh, man. It was unreal. We started our day off by going to Wave Church in Wilson, where we've been going for the past year and a half. And we followed up with lunch at a local Mexican restaurant that we love. Went home, and we were lazy for about 2 hours as my little sister, Cannon's cousin, Jaden, had come over. And they played inside as my fiance took a nap, and I ended up dozing off on the couch for a bit myself. And around 4:45, 5 o'clock, I woke up, went to check on my fiance. She was awake. I got her up out of bed, and we moved along into the living room, and we were bombarded with the children wanting to go outside to play. They all wanted to go ride their bikes and enjoy their Sunday afternoon just like any other Sunday. And it wasn't 20 to 30 minutes later, I heard the gunshot while I was inside on my Xbox, and I flew out of my front door. And the first thing I see is my son laying on the ground, and it crossed my mind that maybe he had just fell off his bike. As I got closer to him and I just scooped him up in my arms, I realized how big of a deal it was, how horrific it was. I had to scoop my son up and hold him in my arms as blood ran down my arm. And all I could do was pray to God.
And his sisters were there to witness this whole thing. I can't even imagine. Police are, of course, investigating this incident. What are they telling you now?
I haven't heard anything from the detectives in a day or two. There's a lot of rumors going around, but about what he says, why he done it. But I know the truth, and whether he's willing to admit it or not, we'll find out when the trial comes.
No parent should ever have to bury a child. Austin, can you tell us a little bit about Cannon and how your family will remember him?
Cannon was a loving child. He loved going to church. He lit up any room that he walked into. I mean, any store that we were in, he would talk to a stranger. Didn't matter the race, or whether they were male or female, old or young. He loved everyone. And he would ask that we all come together in his name and try to unite this country, start to love one another.
Austin, thank you so much for sharing some of your time. And again, our hearts are with you and your family right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
All right, what'd I just do? Hold on. People on Chris Stone Show 2.0. I'm gonna shut it down right here. If you wanna catch it live now, come on over to my main channel, just the Chris Stone Show, not the 2.0. And thank you for everybody who came over there and listened. Yeah, come on over to the main channel and share your thoughts along with everybody else who's in there right now. All right, peace.